Why, hello everybody. Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! We have ourselves some Pokemon Unite patch notes. What a better time to read them than right in the middle of the night after I wake up to take care of my infant son and see that patch notes have dropped for the game. And you're going to be shocked to find this out, okay? I know you're about to be shocked, so please be calm here for a moment. But we are getting some Metagross buffs. Let's get into it because this could be really exciting. Now, Metagross is a Pokemon that I have really enjoyed and has really underperformed inside of Pokemon Unite. Let's take a look here. We have Metagross's defensive stats going up. This is actually pretty amazing. I think a lot of you have noticed this. Metagross feels like, for being a very high Evo Pokemon, like a Tyranitar or something like that, it just is a little too squishy, and they are now adjusting this in a good way. So the defensive stats early are going to stay the same, but as you scale up to a high level, you can see they're going up from 505 defense to 550. That's a huge increase. And then 370 to 410 on special defense. Both of these are going to make it a lot more viable in some of the later fights. You also have the shield amount increasing here 100%, and this is its early move. It's Iron Head or Iron Defense. I can't remember the name of it. And then the damage amount of the enhanced attack getting a 30% increase. So nice little buff right there to its early game. Meteor Mash. Shield increase 20%, massive. Shield duration going up multiple seconds, massive. And here's the biggest thing. Latency equals cooldown going from 11 seconds to 8. This means you're going to be able to use it twice a fight, which is huge. Obviously, it needed this. I mean, it obviously needed this. This Shinin no Zutsuki waiting time, this is Zen Headbutt. This is going from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. I actually think this is going to be a nice change for Zen Headbutt just because it combos so well with Meteor Mash already that I think a change like this is totally fine. So even though I want more for Zen Headbutt, it combos well with Meteor Mash. And I'll make a video about kind of how you can combo this really well. And I think because of Meteor Mash's change, because of your defensive change, this could be enough here. Gyro Ball getting a 1 second cooldown, which is huge. I mean, it's only 5 seconds already, so you get the boosted. That can change a massive amount. Damage increase 30%, shield 30%, and the shield lasts longer. The shield lasts for 4 seconds. So the shield lasts the entirety of a cooldown of Gyro Ball. In fact, it lasts longer if you get the boosted, right? So this is a nice change here for Metagross. And now this is just such an interesting situation because once again, we have a Pokemon who releases and the buffs feel reasonable, but not broken. We have the waiting time here on our... what was it? It's not gravity. I'm so dumb. What is the move called where you're zooming around on the ground? I'm an idiot. I'm not going to remember the name of it for whatever reason because it's 4 a.m. where I'm at. Move speed increased to 80% from 60, waiting time 10 to 8. I believe these were the original numbers on the PTS, and because they nerfed it coming into the main game, so that's changed. And then it's Unite move. The energy required has been reduced by 16%, which means it's easier to charge. The damage amount on targeting one enemy is 30%, and the damage when creating a wall is 20%. I would not be shocked if at the same time with these changes, we also see changes to the way it works where it doesn't get canceled by walls and things like that. I bet you there are bug fixes inside of this change right here. Either way, it's nice because 30% damage increase means you'll actually get resets on it, and then creating a wall at 20% means you could actually do some decent damage to the enemy team. Huge changes. Great changes for Metagross. I think this is going to take this Pokemon from a very underwhelming B or C tier up to probably a B plus, maybe even an A, depending on how reasonable the defensive changes are and how well this Unite move works. If the Unite move is actually fixed, I think this could definitely be considered up for the A tier. If the Unite move is not fixed, it's probably closer to BB plus. Zacian here, I know you saw that at the bottom of the screen. I saw it as well. I stopped reading on my phone, so I don't know exactly what they've changed here to Zacian. In the early stages of the Unite battle, the impact when an attack hit Kyosho was too great, so we adjusted ability values downward. Due to the effect of reducing the movement speed of enhanced attacks, it was easy to stick to opponents or Pokemon or provide too much support for attacks. We've made downward adjustments. Metal Claw, which is not widely used, has been adjusted upwards. Wild to see a Zacian buff, but Metal Claw actually could use a buff because it's just not as good. So its attack stat is going down, it looks like, slightly. And then we have damage decreases on one of its boosted attacks right here. So that's kind of huge. We'll have to see exactly what this feels like inside game, but it's wild to see Zacian Nerfs, especially given that this Pokemon is getting the EX treatment right now, and it's not going to be available in Master Rank next season, but these are reasonable nerfs. I mean, this Pokemon's really, really good. Its third hit, the reduction in movement speed goes from 20% to 15%, and the duration of that goes from 2 seconds to 1 second. So, yeah, this just makes it a little harder for Zacian to stick onto its opponents and for you to not get away. And then Metal Claw has a 20% damage increase. I think all of this seems totally reasonable. I don't even know if you need to buff Metal Claw, but it's true. It's not even close to as good. Perkin, this is Wiggly. The singing has been adjusted upward to make it easier for allies to add support to Isho Kenmi's singing voice. I've always wanted allies to add support to Isho Kenmi's singing voice. Magical Shine has been adjusted upward to expand the possibilities for offensive maneuvers. That is Dazzling Gleam, I believe. Sing lowers defenses. Ooh, it's going to lower enemy defenses by 35%. And it's going to lower moves. Ooh, this is fun. These are fun. These are fun changes. And now, the duration increases here on Sing Plus to 1.75 seconds. 2 seconds of basically of lowered defenses by 35%. That's a massive enemy debuff. Woo, Wiggly. Wiggly might be coming back, everybody. Let's go. And then Dazzling Gleam, damage increase 6 to 18% between levels 6 and 15. I actually already love Dazzling Gleam, so that's great. Lapras, that must be Talonflame. Lapras. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all week. After attacking with the Unite move, Ride on a Lapras, the move that puts pressure on the attack type with the high damage was too powerful, so we made a downward adjustments to Raito Beam, Ice Beam, I believe, Mizohando, it looks like it's Water Pulse, and the Unite move, Ride on a Lapras. Raito Beam, the amount of damage dealt by frozen ground reduced by 20%. Fair enough. Ice Beam is strong. The first wave damage on Water Pulse has been reduced by 12%. Fair enough. The Unite move, energy required 25% increase. So fair. I don't know if you're aware, but Lapras's Unite move cooldown is disgusting. so fair. No! What are you doing? I was concerned about the wear and tear on the 3 beaks, you jerks, so I adjusted the drill peck downward. Now, Unite move Bird Charge was too powerful. Was it? Due to its movement and interference, as well as the amount of subsequent damage, so it's been adjusted downward. Dang. 10% damage reduction on drill peck. This might make Tri-Attack Agility the call right now. We'll have to see. Bird attack increase amount 30 to 25 on Bird Rush. These might not be crazy changes, but why are you messing with my bird, man? Everything messes with my bird. Stop it. Nymphia. This is Sylveon. Oh, I've been talking about this. There weren't many notable scenes in the Unite battle, so I tied the ribbon back in a cute way. Okay, good. The ability values in the Unite move Fairy Harmony have been adjusted upwards. Ability value 50 to 680, now 70 to 720. Nice. So increased special attack. And the Unite move gets a 20% increase in damage. And it says required energy amount 20%. That can't be right. That's got to be a 20% decrease. I'm guessing we have faster cast time and increased damage. These are the exact kind of buffs I would like to see for Sylveon. Because it's not bad, but it really isn't used that much. Really cool buffs. I was just talking about this on stream today. Gardevoir. When routes when using routes, we've adjusted the teleport function upward so that you can hide immediately when you sense hostility. The Unite move, Fairy Void, is powerful when done well, but it seems difficult to use properly, so we've made upward adjustments, making it easier to use. Teleport waiting time reduced by 2 seconds early game, and then its Unite move, 20% energy reduction. Wow, that's great. These are not crazy changes, but they're nice. Interesting enough, though, it does say the Unite move on Sylveon has an energy increase. So everyone else says energy reduction. So I could be wrong about Sylveon. Sylveon might be getting a Unite move timing increase, which would be bananas because I think it has the longest Unite move timing in the game. Ace Burn, that's Cinderace. I was plagued by a lack of kicking power during my youth days, weren't we all? So I adjusted Hinoko upwards. Feint has been adjusted upwards so you can move more smoothly into attacks while dodging your opponent's attacks. Woo, Feint has a 40% move speed increase. And then Hinoko, this is early. This must be its early Fireball move. I can't remember its early one in Path. Damage increase 30%, burn effect 100%. This must be so you can use it in Path more. And then a big move speed increase to Feint. That's going to be interesting to see. Ooh, Zeraora. We've made upward adjustments to Bolt Charge and Wild Bolt, which have had low adoption rates in recent Unite battles, perhaps due to insufficient damage. Wild Bolt, obviously, is Wild Charge. Bolt Charge, I don't think that's Volt Switch. I think that's Spark. I'm guessing that's Spark, right? So they're actually increasing the Wild Charge build. And that looks like the end of our patch notes right here. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Dodrio, here are my takeaways. Ready? I'm going to go through them. Metagross, absolutely necessary. All of these. Very fair. Zacian, very fair. I don't know if you need to do Metal Claw, but fair. Wiggly, reasonable. Lapras, reasonable. Dodrio, done by a madman who hates me specifically. Sylveon, very reasonable. Gardevoir, reasonable. Cinderace, reasonable. Zeraora, probably reasonable, even though Zeraora is pretty good, and we could see some really interesting stuff with that Pokemon with these increases. All right, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. Patch notes in the middle of the night. Who knew? Goodbye, everybody. We did it.